Divine greetings, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to everyone tuning in and across the world. I am your host, PfhryeeGame, and this is No Church in the Wild Tarot. Before I get started, I would like to make an announcement, just to thank you all that has tuned in so far. That means a lot to me, and viewers as well who hasn't subscribed at the current moment. I would like to say thank you all so much. When I created this page, No Church in the Wild, it was pertaining to myself as a rebel, defying the odds of society, standing up for myself in situations, in certain situations. I've always been considered the black sheep of the family because I say how I feel and what I feel. So coming up, addressing things in an expressive way was considered, talking back, like, in a sense, I didn't have a voice, but I always stood up for what I knew and what I believed in. And some of you all that has tuned in or that's continuing to follow me may be rebels too, So, like I said, when I created this page, I had me in mind and my standpoint, but you all are welcome as well to actually participate in being a rebel with the page, I didn't express that, and seeing that so far the videos that I have put out, you guys are interested. Thank you to the females and the males, most importantly, age group 25 to 34. You all are the group that that is more focused pertaining to this channel. I appreciate that. I have something that draws you all attention into tuning in, Thank you all so much for that. You all let me know what you're into and what you like. And thus far, I have succeeded. Most importantly, I would like to give a special shout out and a warm thank you to my coach. Her name is Dr. MB over at Pisces TV. For those of you all who do not know who she is, and those of you all that are following me and do, I really appreciate her. She has given me this platform, helped me step out on my platform and into my calling, and she's not only my business coach, she gives me facts about life and on life and moving forward. If I want to do some things, I can't slack, and it's never a dull moment when she's in my ear and she's giving me the heads up, because she's very professional, and I appreciate that. That means a lot. Again, that is why I am stepping out on this platform. So again, thank you, Dr. MB, for all that you do and everything. I really appreciate this moment, and considering this spread, during this spread, I was asking my ancestors and spirits of the highest white light, to, like, I want to pull some energy on the on my viewers' energy as masculine and feminine. I will no longer do divine masculine and divine feminine readings moving forward, considering the fact the age group that is attentive at the moment. So it will be masculine and feminine energies only, male, female. If you would like personal readings, check the description below. I do apologize. There was an error in the previous descriptions for my email, but thank you so much thus far for just bearing with me and sticking with me. But this spread will now, moving forward, be pertaining to the masculine and feminine energies, and basically relationship readings, love readings, financial readings, I will specify before I engage. But this right here, as I stated, I pulled on the spread, and before I got to like sit with the energies, I was like, oh, what the hell? Like, what is going on with my people? But as I've stated, I've sat long enough to, come out with an outcome on what you all may be experiencing or have experienced. So with that being said, I would like to jump into the reading again. Thank you all for sticking around thus far, and my viewers, those who haven't subscribed, thank you so much too for tuning in and listening. Only if you take a moment or so, that really helps, it helps with my page. So thank you all so much. So it was hard it was challenging coming up with a title. So as I've stated, when I pulled in the beginning, I was like, what the hell? But this reading would be called, what is this? So we're going to start out with the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups talks about regret, depression, a loss. It could be a loss, LOSS. It could be a loss with a family member or a situation. It could be a loss with a job, a loss with a relationship. But there's a loss, and you're feeling this loss considering the 3 cups that I spilled over. And those are your emotions running out of the water. Again, this could be past energy, could be present energy, or maybe future energy. So whenever you're tuned in to this message is when you are meant to hear it. But getting back to the Five of Cups, you also have a bridge, and it's like a town in the background. You don't see that. So whatever loss you experience or experiencing, you're feeling that deeply, deeply with regret. But you have 2 cups standing, meaning you also have something there as well that you're not focusing on. The water is moving along the bridge, so it's like, okay, sweeping water under the bridge. Not literally, but it's a metaphor to your emotions, like, let them go, go on and dust yourself off. Whatever it is that happened, it's over with. Or if you can relate to crying over spilled milk. So stop mesmerizing about something that happened in the past. Look forward to getting over those emotions. Like, you have to stand tall. You're going to get through it. Don't be a Debbie Downer, as they say. Cups deals with your emotions and feelings, how you feeling. It's water energy. Pick your feelings up and put them in your back pocket and sit on them. Move on. Next, we have the Four of Swords. It's air energy. Libra. You could be a Libra, but Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You may resonate with that. Take it how it seems fit. But either being male or female. Four of Swords talks about rest and meditation. You know, getting your mind in order. Something heavy is penetrating your thoughts. You're too much into deep thought about something. Just have a seat for a moment. Have a seat and stay a week, as my people would say. But it's bothering you throughout the day, or maybe you need to rest throughout the day, male or female. But considering that this is Libra energy, you know how to maintain getting over that thought. It could be, I won't say problems, but there could be issues, maybe at home, at work, in your personal life. And it's taking a toll on your thoughts. But you know how to leverage them. So just let it go. Next we have the Two of Pentacles, also earth energy. Well, not also, excuse me, that was air energy. Two of Pentacles is earth energy. And it speaks of balance. Two of Pentacles speaks of balance. There is a situation, may have been a situation or an upcoming situation dealing with life, trying to balance your way through life or with life, or how you invest your time, just in general. Are you spending too much time doing one thing or too less time doing another? But whatever it is, you have the resources, considering the Two Pentacles, to figure it out. You are doing a balancing act, and you need to find balance. It could be in your head, considering that the instrument, the balancing instrument, is between the head. So this could be something internally, you know. But by it being earth energy, as I stated, you're grounded. You know how to sort out situations. Without becoming overly aggressive. You know how to tackle situations. Next, there is the Eight of Pentacles. Earth energy as well. Virgo energy. And this speaks of concentrating on a skill, perfecting your craft. working hard. So you could be at work, working hard, or hard at work on a position. You're great at this position, so you want to advance to the next level. Or you can be an entrepreneur and you focus, you want to get better at what you do. You have the resources at hand that are available to you. Your Pentacles. And you're at home, like in your office, or you could be at work in your office. Maybe the outside world may be a distraction to you in your work, but with this as well, find balance between your work life and your home life, because it is possible to drain yourself, of your energy. Like you're missing out on the good things of life, activities you could be doing, but you're dedicated in the Eight of Pentacles to your craft. You can be an artist, a painter, a writer, a masonry, a freelancer. You're something, but you're concentrating, you're focused. Or if you don't do any of those things, not to say that you're not doing, but if you're not in that line of work, you're working towards your goal. You're working on something. Moving right along to the Page of Cups. Water energy. Could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but considering cups, water energy, and pages are messengers in general. But considering this Page of Cups, excuse me, you have a young lady, and they're also young too as well. There's a young lady in this picture. It could be male. And there's a fish. She's holding the cup. So their daydream is like the fish caught her by surprise. This also deals with feelings and emotions. So, excuse me. It deals with intuitive messages. So your psychic ability, the fish popped out. So maybe you've been pondering on a thought you had for a while that you want to do something extravagant that you thought you couldn't do. So now is the time, because it caught you by surprise. Excuse me. This is also asking you to bring out your childlike spirit too. When you were that young person, that young boy or girl, take you back to a day when you had fun, bring it out now in your adult life to help you maybe on a project, give you that spark. It could be about some news too, some great news. But pretty much get in tune with self, on the emotional side. Feel that happy feeling, something will or something did catch you by surprise. And it was great. It was great. Last card we have out is the Ten of Swords, or everything is fine. It's the same difference. Also air energy. As my son would like to say, my 2-year-old, something's poking her or him, but it talks about being stabbed in the back, betrayal, also self-pity, you know, wanting someone to feel sorry for you, playing the victim. Playing the victim. So considering this person has a phone that they're staring into, it's like they're reading the message. Could be a message from the person that stabbed them in the back, you know, someone they could have had feelings for. Or maybe they could be watching something, you know, to get their mind off the betrayal, but it still hurts, you know, it's painful. So they could be focusing on one thing, but their mind is somewhere else, you know. Late in the midnight hour. That was just a joke, though. I'm just saying that because of how the sky is in the back. It could be in the midnight hours, dark, so that's when that person is in deep thought about the betrayal. But whoever it is, pick yourself up, you know. That was the end of the betrayal, end of the relationship, end of a job, you know, end of hurting, you know, because 10, as I stated, 10 of Swords and 10s are endings. Depending on situation, defeat too, you've been defeated. You're down but not out. So we have a mixture of energies, you know, and how your feelings are. They're swaying. You're in your emotions. You're in your head. With that being said, you also find some stability with being grounded, you know. Get up and try again. Get up and try again. No matter what. You can't stay in the same position forever. There has to be change, you know. You got to come out and fight and standing strong. That's that rebel energy, you know. Come on out. Come on up and out. Like, I'm here. I made it. I've done it. Do the work. Again, as I stated with the 2 of Pentacles, you have the resources, you know. You know what to do. Although you're performing a juggling act, but as I stated, life happens. You know, things got in the way. You may be the only person, you know, that handles everything. You know how to, but now is becoming a balancing act, a weighing act too. Something's too heavy on one end or too light on the other. You know, stay focused, but don't stay focused to the point to where you're not paying attention to your environment, considering the Eight of Pentacles. Excuse me. And Page of Cups. Get in tune with self. Get in tune with your childlike spirit. Let it motivate you, you know. Great news will come about. Don't be in your head too much with the Four of Swords. Get up, get out, and get on your feet. You know. Don't think yourself too much into a headache. Five of Cups, we letting stuff go. Like, no, over with, done. It happened. We have to move on. There's a bridge that you can get over, you know. There's a horizon too in view. Go that way. As the saying goes, if you build it, they will come. So, my advice to you all is to get your energies in check, you know. And advice that I give you all, I take it to myself. So it's not just for you all, it's for me too as well. Because after the readings, I be like, I needed to hear that, or I said that, let me apply that, you know. Especially with the Temperance card. I've been thinking about that Temperance card for 2 whole days when I find myself in certain situations, you know. Just relax, think, balance, you know. Balance your thoughts, your reaction rather too as well. Not to balance your reaction, but don't react as quick. Think about it first. So if you all have any questions or concerns, you can reach me in the description in the email down below. Again, I do apologize for the mix-up for the previous email. It has been corrected. Again, thanks for staying with me this long and tuning in. Thank you all. And thank you, Dr. MB, most importantly, for everything that you've done for me and with me thus far. Thanks for tuning in. You all have a great day or great night whenever you are hearing this. I'm out. Peace.